Jennifer here with BuddyDogShop. Today joining me is my baby Cooper. Cooper's a boxer beagle. He's 3 years old. He was a rescue from Latrobe, Pennsylvania. He was left in a cardboard box with his siblings right before winter time in an abandoned parking lot. Yes. And we don't know exactly the ins and outs of what happened, but we do know that he was scalded with some sort of hot oil. All of his brothers were. They had no skin and no hair and bare skin on their backsides. And Cooper, his tail is crooked. I don't know if it melted his tail, but we were looking at getting it fixed, but it didn't seem to bother him, so we're okay with a crooked tail. Otherwise, he's pretty healthy. He is a very high anxiety pup, and I believe that's due to some sort of early trauma, but we manage it pretty well with calming oils and some of the BuddyDogShop products we have. Today I wanted to go over with you a couple things that I'm believing that really make a difference in an animal's life, in your pet's life. Recently, a few of my friends have either lost or are going through cancers with their pets, and it's very disturbing. And I can't let it happen to us again. I can't let it happen to my friends. I'm tired of seeing it happen. Each dog is different, each cancer is different, each disease is different, and each way they get it is probably different. But there are three things that I really believe are the causes of this. One is the shots that we're giving our pets. I believe in titers. I believe that, if you have to give your dog a shot by law, like rabies and distemper, I believe that you can go through a process called a titer test, which is they take blood and they check and see how much of that rabies or distemper is still in their system. And there's a good chance that that year shot that you got a year ago is probably still in the system and will probably still be there for another year, so there's no reason for a secondary shot. I highly recommend that. It is almost as expensive, if not more, than the actual shot itself, but I'll tell you, the more chemicals you pump into your animals, the years will be taken off their lives. It's true. I mean, I'm seeing it way too often. So between that, spot-on treatments, I believe that is another cause of cancers and problems. I mean, for goodness sakes, I looked up some of the spot-on treatments, the actual chemicals and what they do to animals. Some are not actually supposed to be given to cats at all, but are okay for dogs. Seriously, where does that okay come into play? But what it does is it actually kills the brain stems of the parasite. So the flea and tick, it will kill their brain stem and cause them to die. What does it do in your pet? I mean, seriously, they say, oh, it's not going to harm your pet. Well, you know what? It's doing some damage if that's the capability it has. I don't care how small that parasite is. It's doing some damage to my dog. So I stopped that a long time ago. We only use BuddyDogShop products, and we have not had flea and tick problems, in a very long time. I will tell everybody this: when you use flea and tick products, the spot-on treatments, the chemical bases, you're not guaranteed your pet's not going to get fleas or it's not going to get a tick. It's all upon application. If you apply it properly, you can probably reduce the amount. But that's with everything. So pick one. Chemicals, no chemicals. All natural, chemicals. I mean, weigh it out. I'd rather take the chance and go for BuddyDogShop products and do all natural and something that's not going to harm my babies. That's a big deal for us. These guys have short enough lives as it is, and I am not going to be one to contribute to a year or two less, or even more than that. Another thing that I think contributes to their health is diet. My dogs, except for one, have been on a raw diet for a long time now, and I believe their health, their immune systems they're doing so well now that I think it can protect them against these problems, these diseases. With a strong immune system, and this isn't people too, a strong immune system, will fight off this stuff. So that is big for us. The reason that we have one on kibble is because for dietary reasons and and allergies and such, we can't take that chance. It's too bad, but we still work with the highest kibble that we can with them, and do use supplements. The veggie mix that I make, along with a little occasional, raw meat, but it can't be a constant thing, unfortunately. But the other three are thriving on it, and their blood work comes back. I do every 6 months just to check, and I haven't had any problems. So we're gonna stick with that. So those elements, my biggest thing is no more chemicals. I'm done with them. I can't afford to shorten their lives, any shorter than they already are. So we do our best to make sure that they're in the best health they can possibly be, and that's the way I want to keep it. What I also want to, and I can't emphasize enough, is when you see something going on with your pet, however small it may be, whether it be a chitter chatter of their jaw, or head planting against the wall, even down to the smallest thing, like trying to jump in the back of the car to go to the vet or to go to the park. If they can't do that anymore, it's something that they were used to doing on a regular basis, take note of that. Don't just brush it off, because their lives are so short, and when something happens, it's going to happen like that. It's going to take them from you so fast. So when you notice something little, don't just brush it off. We did that with Drew, and his not being able to jump in the back of the car turned out to be a liver cancer, and we were too late to fix it because we did not see those signs. So what I recommend is, if you do see something that's out of the ordinary, write it down. Make note of it in your journal. Talk about it with your vet next time you're at the vet. These are the little things that we sometimes brush off that could mean their lives. So my advice is to just do everything you possibly can in your power to give them the best lives possible. And I know most of you out there, anybody that's watching this right now, however few people are, I know you're the ones that love your pets because you're spending the time to watch this. So it's not about you. It's more to teach you to go out there and tell other people too, because we really need to educate people about how to properly take care of your pets. It's so important, and their lives are so valuable to us. They teach us the most amazing things. Most of all, caring, love, everything. Unconditional love, of course. And to disregard them is just, it's not right. So, if you ever have any questions or anything, please contact me, because this is what I want to be here for. I want to be able to give advice. I want to be able to direct you, put you in the right direction for anything you possibly need. You can text me, you can email me, you can call me, you can message me on Facebook. Any way that you want to contact me is fine. I just want to help. I just want to make a difference, and education is huge for me. So please feel free to contact me. You can also check out my website. There's a spot for questions and answers. Every time I go in to edit my website, it tends to make my questions and answers page disappear, so don't feel like I'm deleting anybody's stuff. I'm hoping all the answers get back to you. So that's at www.BuddyDogShop1.com. And although there was not a real specific purpose to today's blog, just kind of, keep an eye out for things and make your change today. Make a simple change to change your dog's life and maybe give him, just a few more years. You might not realize you're doing it, but just a little bit of prevention can really add to their lives. All right, so take care. We're going to go enjoy the rest of this gloomy day. A little bit of sun coming out. Maybe go take a nap or something. How could you not with this little baby in your arms? Say bye-bye, Cooper. Say bye-bye. All right, bye, guys.